قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نقرا. Surah al-Kahfi, Surah number 18, Ayat number 87. Qala, he said, Dhul-Qarnayn alayhi salam said, Amma, as for man who or anyone who, Zalama is wrong, unjust, but in this connection, who has committed oppression, he has committed oppression, but man is there who has committed oppression, so he is not required. Fa saufa, fa is well, saufa soon, nu'adhibuhu, we will punish him, but soon will we punish him sounds better in the sort of, I mean, in the stylistic preference basically. Thumma, and then, so this fa can mean then and thumma can mean then, but the difference is the thumma is an extended then. So one thing is over and then the second thing will start and there's a time lag over there, right? And then, so trying to indicate the timeline gap, yuraddu is in the passive. He will be returned ila rabbihi, to his Lord. فَيُعَذِّبُهُ, then he will punish him. Azaban, azaban, with a punishment, with a punishment. Nukran, unheard of. The verse is not that complicated. I have used a few words for stylistic preference. For example, zalama, you can translate he wronged or he was unjust. But in this case, oppression is non-negotiable. This cannot be tolerated. So anyone who has committed oppression against him, Dhul-Qarnayn al-Islam says, instead of then, it's not an if-then statement, then soon we will punish him. So, well, soon will we punish him. So that stylistic preference highlights the connotation a little bit better, according to me. But even when we are saying we will punish him, will we punish him is sort of goes with the flow in the English language. But even when we are saying we will punish him, so the points that I mentioned in connection to the last verse, verse number 86, yu'azzibu, azdaba, yu'azzibu, verb form 3, family number, I think it's 2, verb form 2, family number 2, yu'azzibu. So it involves a process, it involves time. So he's keeping in mind the instructions given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he will give a fair trial, he will give those who are in front of him in his court an opportunity to defend himself. The process itself will take time. It will be through a process. But then, if he's found guilty, if he's found to have committed oppression, then there is no reprieve. Then we will punish him and we will do it soon. Well, soon will we punish him. So in that connotation, it is there. Yuraddu, okay, thumma. So as I said, fa, well, is a stylistic preference. Basically, then we will punish him and then he will be returned. So that connotation is also captured over here. So fa and thumma is there because this is on the earth, that is in the hereafter. So that is why the word is used as thumma. So then and then. So it's a then, but it's a delayed then. That sort of a connotation is being highlighted. So look at the beauty of the Arabic language. Even though there are two words for then, which word is more applicable, that word has been used. Yuraddu, he will be returned, is in the passive, ila rabbihi, to his Lord. So Dhul-Qarnayn will punish him and then he will be returned to his Lord. What will the Lord do? فَيُعَذِّبُهُ, then, so thumma, he will be returned, and then once it's in the hereafter, that's the timeline, then suffices now. Thumma is not required because the entire event is about the hereafter. Then فَيُعَذِّبُهُ, he will punish him. He will punish him. Azaban, punishment, with a punishment. Nukran, unheard of. So this nukran we have heard before in the context of the story or the historical narrative of Khidr alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam, and Joshua alayhi salam. That story, right? That history or historical narrative. So nukran is common. Common means you have never heard of him. So an unheard of punishment. So that sort of a punishment. What punishment will I give? I'll give a normal punishment, but that punishment will be an unheard of. Yu'adhibuhu azaban. يُعَذِّبُهُ عَذَابًا. This is stylistic, I mean, the verb and the ism, both the same root word is there. You will punish him with a punishment unheard of. And that is why, though azaban and nukran is mawsuf sifa, noun adjective, in this case, it is better to keep the adjective later on. He will punish him with the punishment. He will punish him with the unheard of punishment. It dilutes the gravity, so to say. So he will punish him with the punishment unheard of. That's rhetorics at play. Rhetorics in the sense, not really rhetorics. I mean, it is, but then the way it is being highlighted in the English language, similarly, the people are understanding that this is not to be preempted. So in that sort of a way, they're understanding it from the text itself. يُعَذِّبُهُ عَذَابًا نُكْرًا. So Imran and Nukran we read over there, right, in that story, in that historical narrative, as I said, of Khidr al-Islam and Musa al-Islam and Joshua al-Islam. The same thing is being brought back, the concept at least. So we will punish him. Again, he did not say, Zulkarnain al-Islam, that he will punish him. We will. I, on the authority bestowed upon me by my Lord, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will punish him. And then he will be returned to his Lord. And then he will punish him. So that is why thumma anfa. And then I use. He will punish him with the punishment unheard of. One more thing, again, even in the hereafter, yu'azibu, the family verb, family number 3, family 3, form 3 is being used. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also follow a process. He will also, there will be time, he will be given time to, if he wants to defend himself, to do that. But obviously, there is no reprieve, because once the book is given, if it's given in your right hand, fine, you will rejoice. But if it's given in your left hand, bad luck for you. If he starts questioning you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are finished. So he will himself know, but that process, that evidence, so to say, not even so, the direct evidence, the evidence, so to say, will be presented to him, and he will not be in a position to deny. And it's, what do you expect the book? Today, we can have a physical book, we can have a tablet, we can have the full recording of his life from a 360-degree view. What will he deny? What can he deny? But the same word is being used. That's the beauty. Allah gives a principle and instructs Zulkarnain alayhi salam. He adheres to the principle and he himself follows the principle. That is the justice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Beautiful, beautiful ayat. But really not that complex. And azaban, yu'azibuhu azaban nukran, you preserve that order. In this case, for the reasons I have highlighted, he will punish him with the punishment unheard of. Otherwise, that sound is gone missing. He will punish him with the punishment unheard of. So that sort of a tone is what is being implied over here. So I think this is it. Then we'll just read it for one more time. قَالَ أَمَّا مَنْ ظَلَمَ فَسَوْفَ نُعَذِّبُهُ ثُمَّ يُرَدُّ إِلَى رَبِّهِ فَيُعَذِّبُهُ عَذَابًا نُكْرًا. He said, as for anyone who has committed oppression, he said, Zulkarnain alayhi salam said, as for anyone who has committed oppression, well, soon will we punish him, and then he will be returned to his Lord. Then he will punish him with a punishment unheard of.